Welcome to the Common Sense Nation. I'm your host, the Doctor of Common Sense. I want you to come in and enjoy yourself. Now, if you're real sensitive to facts and truth, this might not be the broadcast for you. You might want to join some of the broadcasters who scratch your itching ears. We're not in that over here. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to get yourself upset. But please be respectful in our comments. Our moderators will be monitoring you if you get a little too hostile. It's okay if we disagree, because everybody's not going to agree on everything. But I can tell you this, and I promise you this. We plan on exposing both sides when they lie. No, I'm not concerned if your feelings get hurt. I'm not concerned if your favorite politician, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite reporter, your favorite athlete, your favorite actor gets exposed. Our job in the Common Sense Nation is to expose and report the facts. If the facts are offensive to you, that may sound like a you problem. Enjoy the show.
Some people have said, well, Cornyn's an establishment guy, he's been there a long time. He's not really MAGA. He's not really a Trump supporter.
Some breaking news.
I do think it's very important that we have a candidate who can win, and I'm not sure President Trump is that candidate.
Unless you can win an election, you're pretty much irrelevant.
Donald Trump put out a statement calling Cornyn a rhino.
Rhino Senator John Cornyn.
It's just not as simple as building a wall and the problem will go away.
The new giant wall between the United States and Mexico makes no sense whatsoever.
The biggest victim of the status quo is the immigrant who's here living in the shadows. It does provide a pathway to citizenship for an estimated 1.8 million people.
John Cornyn has decided to take guns from lawful gun owners.
There are some Republicans, including former President Trump, who are ripping this.
Now, you want to know who John Cornyn is? We got a couple clips. We're going to talk a little bit about John Cornyn. And we're going to do a little bit about, because we didn't touch on it, we didn't go on live last night, about the so-called funeral of the Reverend Jesse Jackson. We put up a video about Obama, but Kamala was there. Joe Biden was there. I mean, he didn't realize he was there, but somebody gave him a speech, and he had some words to say. There were, and I showed you, if you saw a video last night, Jesse Jackson Jr. said he didn't want all this politics at his dad's funeral, but they didn't listen to you, did they? Yeah, they went on and on. It's trash. Who cares what they think? You got to learn to get a trait where you're not concerned with those who are your enemies, those who are the devil who tries to define how you view a certain subject. And that's what these liberal hacks is. Kamala Harris seems to think that somebody is wishing she was the president. Yes, she's delusional, but all Democrats are delusional. I mean, so that's not anything new. Also, we got a couple of funny videos we're going to play for you. If you saw, we put up a couple of funny ones today, but I'm going to revisit a couple of them, especially some of this church activity. Oh, some of it really cracks me up, if I must say so myself. Now, because we're going to have a runoff down here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're looking for a man who has screwed up in his marriage, Ken Paxton has done that. Let's be clear. He cheated on his wife. Ken Paxton cheated on his wife. And so that's not a good thing. So did Donald Trump. But if you think John Cornyn is going to fight more for Texas, we already seen all the evidence of what John Cornyn has done. The reason that the Muslim, besides Mr. Hot Wheels, Greg Abbott, him and John Cornyn is fighting for the Pakistanians and the freaking Muslims in Texas. I wish we can get Greg Abbott out of there, but you're not going to be able to get him out of there this time. And see, this is I blame some of this on President Trump, because President Trump always endorsing somebody because you think you need them. You did the same thing with Mitt Romney. You ain't learning some of your things. You got a hard head. You're debating whether you should. Well, I know why you're doing it. You're trying to be political in case John Cornyn wins. But you got to come out with all guns blazing. See, what I don't like, the president told the prime minister of UK today, because he said he was sending a couple planes over to help us with Iraq. And I like the president's post. He says, we don't need your help now after we already won. See, that's what you need to say when you're talking to these rhinos. You don't need John Cornyn has went against Donald Trump every damn time. I don't believe John Cornyn ever voted for President Trump. So I don't know why you're debating on who you should endorse. I mean, who's advising you on the endorsement? Let me advise you on who to endorse in Texas. Don't listen to no damn body but me, Mr. President, because I know exactly what politician in Texas you should vote for. And only a liberal or a rhino would possibly vote for John Cornyn. He is trash. And I got a couple of clips of him. And what got me, though, if you're in Texas, because he just spent like $100 million on ads. Every time a commercial come on in Texas, John Cornyn got his face on there, acting as if I voted with President Trump 99% of the time. You say he couldn't win. So I want to play some clips of John Cornyn. I think I got 2 of them, maybe even 3. I might just play 2 of them, of him talking about Donald Trump, how he was not for Donald Trump. Donald Trump couldn't win. Now all of a sudden you need him. I don't know how people can let people stab him. Ambassador stabbed me in my back 1 time, not twice, not 3 times. I'm a quick learner. You gut me in my back, you ain't never getting the chance. I ain't never turning my back to you again. You may do it the first time, that's shame on you. If I allow you to do it again, that's on me. Because then my guards come up, and I'm always watching you if you jug me in my back. I'm not going to act like you didn't stab me in my back. I don't believe that keep your enemies close nonsense. I'm not buying that one. I'm going to take more of the Machiavelli mindset. But here's John Cornyn. I think I got 2 more of him. Which one I want to play first? Let's play this one.
So you're running for a 5th term. Voters want to know why they should re-elect you.
John Cornyn faced a tough crowd at this year's Texas GOP convention in Houston.
We are ashamed that you are our senator in Texas.
What if he's a rhino piece of you know what? Real Texas that's conservative. John Cornyn can't fool no real. Only people, I mean, if you get like the Karl Rove is the one telling John Cornyn to pretend like he's for Donald Trump. I hate Karl Rove. Just because that big head bastard got George Bush elected a couple of times, he thinks he's a brilliant surgeon. If the Democrats had ran anybody that was credible, George Bush wouldn't have won. And I don't even know if he really won because of the ballots in Florida when his brother was the governor. I don't even know if he won. I'm going to be honest with you. Democrats may have won. I'm glad you cheated on the Democrats, though. They need to be cheated on. They cheat too damn much anyway. I want to play nice and patty cake with them, but you can't play patty cake with the devil.
You ever done in your Senate career to advance gun rights?
My support for President Trump and his agenda.
Republican says former President Donald Trump can't win the general election for president.
Mr. Comey, I believe you're a good and decent man.
Cornyn said
he said James Comey is a good and decent man.
I think President Trump's time is passing by.
We can both keep families together while we present their claim for an immigration benefit.
He's for immigration, too. He wants to bring all of them over. He don't want to have a wall. That's why so many Muslims here, because of this piece of trash. Him and Greg Abbott.
Those Afghans who work. I support comprehensive immigration reform.
And he's the one that went over to Ukraine trying to send him more money.
I want to thank the bipartisan group of senators.
Look at him. He loves the Democrat. He's a filthy Democrat. This bastard's got to get out of office.
Hey, Senator Cornyn, hope I don't get you in trouble mentioning your name.
I think it was a big mistake to give that speech in front of this large crowd and then to tell them to go to the Capitol. I think President Biden gave a very inspiring speech.
Now, if you listen to this, is his own words. All he does is brag on the Democrats. He's for illegal immigrants. He's not for the wall. Everything that's wrong with he wants to take your guns. Anything you can name that's wrong with our country, John Cornyn is for it. Got the nerve telling me he vote with Donald Trump 99% of the time. Must be the times he got it wrong then.
I thought that was important to demonstrate that we were involved in a peaceful transition of power.
I also don't want to turn the seat over.
That's him. Now that was Hunt. I think he ain't did it yet, but I think Hunt's going to endorse Ken Paxton, which he should be. Because at least I know for a fact Ken Paxton is actually going to fight for Texans. That's your job. If you're a senator or a congressman from a state, your main job is to represent the people, not the illegals, not the criminals. If you can't get that damn thing right, we saw the Democrats stay seated when their question was asked. So it's obvious who these people are. They can't even hide it anymore. I mean, they're so angry and so against the American people. Now I got one more of John Cornyn. Did I play this one?
Cornyn has been a senator.
Oh, here he is.
Has been a senator since 2003. His first major bill, amnesty for illegals.
Did you hear that? First bill, not for you. You know what I hate? I hate that people can spend. What we ought to do is that. I know he goes, "This is not a republic or democracy." Listen here, there ought to be some kind of cap. Everybody ought to be able to spend a minimum. Put a cap on it. We're gonna let you spend $5 million campaigning. Go out and get on social media. Go talk to the people and let them question you. Because anybody can spend billions of dollars, millions of dollars. This is how these people get elected. Not because they're the best candidate. I thought we probably be trying to hire the best candidate. This is why they don't want to have you to have ID. So any Tom, Dick, and Harry can actually vote.
Since then, he's backed amnesty 11 times.
11
times. He called President Trump's border wall flawed. And
of course he is. He's trash.
Naive.
So is Greg Abbott. Is trash.
And supported a path to citizenship, letting illegals vote. Who is?
Boy, there's nothing I like to do than a public caning on John Cornyn. I mean, cane him in public. Just put him out there, wet him down with a water hose, strip him naked, and beat him with a cane. This would be a good thing, a public showing on traitors. This is what we do to traitors. He's a traitor. He hasn't done a damn thing down here but run for re-election. You know another thing I'm sick of? We shouldn't allow them to vote should there be term limits. Let's let the people vote and see if we should have term limits. 2 terms, go home. Staying in office for 40 and 50 years. They was rolling ugly Mitch McConnell around in a freaking wheelchair. That ugly piece of trash is getting rolled. He don't even know where he's at passing. He can't even stand on his own. He's still, quote, representing Kentucky. Make it make sense, please.
John Cornyn fighting for?
Cornyn, hope I don't get you in trouble mentioning your name.
He isn't.
He's trash. So is Greg Abbott. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. Ain't fighting for us. All these filthy Muslims that they let come in the country talking about they want us to do Sharia law. Over my dead body, if I ever bow the knee to Islam. Over my dead body. And there's a whole bunch of us say over our dead bodies. You never making me conform to Islam. Have you studied Islam? Did you know that your book has so many flaws in it? First of all, Muhammad didn't even write it. Can we just be clear on that? He couldn't even read. According to your own standards, he couldn't even, what are you talking about? But I want to get to something else because I don't want to get caught up on John Cornyn because I didn't have about enough of that piece of trash right there. I hate John Cornyn. And I hate him with a passion too. I despise John Cornyn. I really do. Can't stand it. Who else? Let me see here. I want to let me give some thanks before I get started because I want to play from the funeral on last night. I want to do that again. Miss Stacy Pace hit us up, and Stacy Pace has been a monthly supporter for, I'm not even, probably 2 or 3 years. Before I think it may have been longer than that. She's been with us for a while. She don't really come in that much, but she's always supported us, and I want to thank you so much for that support, Miss Stacy Pace. And my man, Big Boy Howard, hit us up. Howard will be always on our Facebook, and he's on our membership too. Howard, that's a Marine too, by the way, in case y'all didn't recognize it. But Howard, he always leave me a funny message, like a true Marine, spoken like a true Marine. But I want to read what Howard has said, because he left me something funny. He says, he says, "You're the man, doctor. Keep up the great content. Serious art comedy. You keep me entertained like a mofo." As our Marine, Big Boy. I call him Big Boy Howard. I appreciate you, Howard, my brother. Also, my man, Mark Andrews, a sniper, who supports us every time we come on. I do appreciate all that support, brother Mark Andrews. He's a sniper too. So we well on. We got a Marine, we got a sniper. We're ready for whatever. Who else did I miss right quick? Oh, my man Randall Love. He's the doctor of love, of more. My man Randall Love. As a matter of fact, Randall Love is another one of those who's been supporting us for years, even before we got back on YouTube. When we used to have our platform on our website, Randall, I got to start back posting stories. I come to think about it. I just thought about that. But thank you. I appreciate you, brother Randall. Somebody, I want to let me see here. I want to make sure that I get, because I'm trying to see if I'll play Kamala Harris, because I thought it was comical. Kamala Harris had the gall to speak last night. Was it last night or the night before last? Whichever one was the trash funeral of Jesse Jackson. And I just got one question for anybody. Did Jesse Jackson make it better for Black people in Chicago? Forget the rest of the world, just in Chicago. Same question I asked people about Barack Obama. Did Barack Obama make things better for, quote, the minorities in Chicago? The answer is hell no. But I didn't learn something about most people. You confuse them by even asking them the damn facts on this. They'll get upset about you, even question Obama. Barack Obama is trash. His mammy was trash. His grandma and grandpappy was trash too. They all trash. But I want to bring in Kamala Harris first. This heifer. She thinks she's funny too.
So let me just say, I predicted a lot about what's happening right now. I'm not into saying I told you so, but we did see it coming.
See, the only complaint I got, I don't know why you think it's funny, because the only problem I have with what Donald Trump is doing is he ain't arresting some of you people. Nobody from the deep state. I don't really care about him bombing Iran. I don't really care about it, because like I said before, it's cutting off the supply. Now, I know some of you wants to believe that this is biblical. Have at it if you really think that. Not going to argue with you. I done went through this for the last 10, 15 years ago. Somebody had the same argument, because all they do is regurgitate the same thing one of their so-called, quote, spiritual leaders have told them. If that's what you think, that's fine with me. I'm not going to even argue with you. I think my New Year's resolution, and I know it's not the New Year yet, and I don't make New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is not to argue with people who's completely wrong about. I mean, if you look at this whole thing about, quote, prophecy, They're talking about the red heifer and all that. If that's what you think, have at it. Have it. You do you. But I don't have a problem with it because simple reason it cuts off China. Not only do it cut off China, it cuts off Venezuela was cutting off China and cuts off Russia, and Iran was doing the same thing. Now, the main problem I still have is that nobody from the deep state has been arrested, and I got a problem with that. I got a real big problem with that. Now, did you see our videos from earlier? I'm gonna have to revisit that again. We posted the two jail attendants. One of them was depositing large sums of money in her bank account. She never did it before. I'm gonna revisit that again because I know we did a video on it, but I'm gonna revisit that because Kaz Patel and Dan Bongino and Pam Bunny want us to believe that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Well, I got questions then, and I want to know why they didn't ask the same questions that I'm asking.
But what I did not predict is that we would not have Jesse Jackson with us.
Her voice makes me want to throw up. I can't stand this heifer. I just can't stand her. And you know what's ridiculous about the Democratic Party and these fake church people is that they are pretending as if Kamala Harris has ever accomplished anything. You can't name one damn thing this woman has ever accomplished. Sleeping with Willie Brown is not an accomplishment. Sleeping with Montel Williams is not an accomplishment. She was the vice president for 4 years. She's supposed to have been in charge of the border. She was the border czar. About 20 million people came over. She's never won a one single state in a presidential election. She dropped out before they even vote. She's trash. But these damn fools are in here clapping for this heifer as if she's ever accomplished anything. You had the former basketball player Isaiah Thomas literally saying that Kamala Harris was the president and Hillary was the president. He's just as dumb as they are. See, I'm going to start calling it niggerosity because the stupid Negroes will go up in church. Do you ever even read the Bible? You can't really name nothing in the Bible that the Democrats are really for. They're against everything because constantly talking about race is not in the Bible. I don't remember what chapter. Is that the New Testament or Old Testament? Constantly talk about race. That's not in the Bible. And by the way, in heaven, they don't have a segregation section in heaven. Don't know if you knew that or not, but there's no, the blacks over here, the whites over here. There's no skin color in heaven. So why are we constantly talking about it? They go to churches, all they talk about. Any preacher that talk about that. You got some of these fake people, and I can name names. I can name churches. I can, because I didn't visit these churches. These are the fakest preachers you ever want to see, but they got big churches. And their membership would just worship them. Like whose ever church this is. What sermon does Jesse Jackson ever preach? Why is he calling himself Reverend? I thought Reverend's supposed to preach about the gospel. When does Jesse Jackson preach the gospel? When does Al Sharpton preach the gospel? And you got people that will ignore the preacher who's supposed to be preaching the gospel and don't ever talk about nothing of the gospel. And they're in church clapping. You know why? Because they don't read their Bible either. They worship their pastors. That's how dumb some of these people are. I never seen, listen, I'm not telling you not to love your pastor. You can love your pastor. But worshiping your pastor is idolatry. You can see these people on Facebook and everything else. They're constantly posting about their pastor. Not about Jesus, not about scripture, about their pastor. Notice that my pastor's great. My pastor's wonderful. My pastor's this. Once you get that same energy talking about Jesus, you fraud. See, that's these frauds up in this church right here. They're in here clapping. You know why? Because they're ignorant. And I got a low tolerance for ignorant church members. I got zero tolerance for it. And then these are the same folks that be telling you not to touch God's anointed. The nigga ain't God's anointed, first of all. What are you talking about? What's that damn fool down here in Atlanta who took over for Eddie Long's church? Jamal Bryant. That is one of the fakest preachers you ever want to see. And then they'll get mad for you calling out the preacher. See, there's a certain standards of you, quote, preachers supposed to have. That don't mean you got to be perfect, but it's some things that the preacher ought not be doing. And the preacher's first lady should not be getting BBLs. I showed you the clip on the video we put up earlier. On the prayer list was the first lady because she was in the hospital because she had some complication with her BBL. I don't want my first lady having a BBL. I'm just sorry, I don't. It's absurd. The first lady got a BBL. And see, people like Jamal Bryant is bragging about that. Matter of fact, he said, if your wife ain't doing what you want her to do, you go trade it in like a used car or something. That's the kind of language to quote preachers. And you want me to say he's anointed with what? Just because he can hoop and holler and scream and quote Bible out of context and have a bunch of idiots giving him money and following him. Remember when we showed you the other clown? Woman came down and gave $1,200, $1,250, whatever it was. He told her, girl, you're in the wrong line. This ain't the $2,000 line. Get back and give me some more money. This is the way these preachers talk to these dumb fools. They got this heifer up in the pulpit. They got Joe Biden in the pulpit. They got this Mr. Sausage Hider, Barack Obama in the pulpit. You know why? Because the preachers are fake. And if they ain't got no salt and light, because the preachers ain't got no salt and light, how you think the congregation going to be salt and light? How you think the community going to be salt and light? I can go show you mega churches in the most ghetto neighborhood. All they do is sell drugs all around the church. And the damn church ain't doing a damn thing to stop it because they're not salt and light. The devil's not scared of you because he know you fake. You don't even believe what you're actually saying in the Bible. Here's what gets me. Don't make me get on my soapbox here. You hear these people, they'll be proclaiming every Sunday, I'm more than a conqueror. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And then they'll get on the internet bragging, talking about the white man, the white man. Wait a minute. I just thought you said you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You more than a conqueror. Why are we having this wine party? Every time I turn on, you got some whining on here about this trash. Barack Obama acquitted with a fake birth certificate. This quit with a fake birth certificate has the unmitigated gall to be acting like somebody discriminating against him. They let a man with a fake birth certificate, a fake marriage, some rented kids, be the president for 8 years, and the nigga got the nerve to say somebody's racist against him. I wish they would have been racist against you. You'd have never made it in office, damn it. But see, everybody else got to tolerate it. I ain't never liked Barack Obama. I knew he was a fraud the first time I saw him, and I wouldn't give a damn. If anybody tells me that they're a Barack Obama fan, I don't care if it's family or friend, I don't talk to them. Are you stupid? I don't got no time to talk to people that damn stupid. The hell is you talking? What he did? Then you ask them a simple question. They can't even answer the question. Why do you hate him so much? You got to act. Name me the 5 things he's done to make your life better. Then you jackass you. These people don't understand that. There's some people upset about Jasmine Crockett not making it. These would be the same ones like some of your Republicans thought that what's her name? Nancy Pelosi was a great candidate. She was a great Speaker of the House. She's corrupt. Her and her husband. I'm so happy about Mr. Hammer who broke in your house. I was happy about that. I'm not going to even lie to you. I was kind of happy about it. I think we should get that guy released. He had a hard child life. Reason he broke in your house and bust your husband upside the head with a hammer. He had a hard child life. Get over it. They let criminals out of jail, and then when somebody does something to them, they throw the book at them. I mean, did you see the story? A 94-year-old woman was raped by a man who they kept letting out of jail. 94. I'm sorry. Anybody who rapes a 94-year-old woman needs to die immediately. F the trial. I don't got no time for that. You rape a 94-year-old woman, you ain't fit to live. I don't care what nobody says. Well, you know, we have systems in this country. Okay, the trial's over with. Come on. Forget that. We forget the appeals and all that. We got his DNA matter and everything else. He's guilty as hell. He already had raped another woman. Y'all let him out of jail. Why would a judge let somebody out of jail who's raping people? Now, if you go to a bar and you sloppy drunk and the bartender keeps serving you alcohol, you know what they'll do? They'll lock up the bartender. Why is it that we never lock up the judges, the prosecutors? They keep letting these freaking criminals out of jail. Anybody who rapes a 94-year-old woman, I don't give a damn if it's your daddy, your freaking brother, whoever he is, your son, he needs to die. And I don't know ifs, ands, and buts about this. A 94-year-old woman, what sick individual would do such a thing? But see, these are the kind of people that Kamala Harris, you know why I hate these people? Because these are the kind of people they want running free in your society. Kamala Harris, the Barack Obamas, the Hillarys, and all these people, they want to release a pack of animals. And then they get mad when you call them a monkey. Anybody raping an 84-year-old, you worse than a monkey. A monkey wouldn't even do that. Got the nerve. And this heifer, and like, look how she out and she's so humble. You could be pure trash in this country. If you got enough people supporting you in a deep state or people with money to support you, they can elect anybody. Joe Biden proved that.
Right now to help us get through this. And so from a young age, we know that Reverend Jackson saw that the doors had been closed to the...
He ain't saw a damn thing. He wrote the coattails of Dr. King, who was also trash, by the way. I said it. Dr. King was trash. Nah.
Millions of people across our nation and throughout the world who were otherwise so deserving. And they were doors, of course, to opportunity, to equity, to justice, to freedom. And so he dedicated his life.
You know what I get tired of too? I be seeing these Republicans always reposting, Barack Obama's not like Dr. King, because Dr. King would believe in everybody getting treated not by the color of their skin, by the content of their character. Dr. King, first of all, was a filthy communist. I want to be clear on that. I don't care if you get mad. I don't care if your mammy get mad. I don't care if your daddy get mad. The truth will set you free. Dr. King was doing nothing but screwing women, getting these Negroes to be communists. He didn't even believe in the Bible or God. He's trash. Now, how about that? I don't care who likes it.
Life, as we all know, to breaking down those barriers. So when we are speaking of these doors, I will share with you that as a child, I was raised.
You still a child. You speak like a child. She's talking like these are kindergartners or something. You was raised by your Asian mother, and now you get on here pretending like you black.
That when you see a closed door, you must knock and wait to be invited in.
We didn't invite you in. I mean, they parachute you in for a nomination. Nobody even ran it. You ain't knock on that. The only thing you knocked on is Willie Brown's door, the door to his house and the door to his zippers.
What life has taught me is that if that invitation is not offered, and if that door remains shut, even after repeated attempts to knock on said door, sometimes you have no choice but just to kick that door open.
You ain't never kicked the door open, but the dumbass is in here clapping. What door has she ever kicked open? Everything she got, some man gave it to her. What are you talking about? What door did you kick open? You didn't kick a door open. But when you got ignorant people, you can tell them any damn thing. You can give them poison and tell them this is wonderful. You can tell them put a rattlesnake in the bed with you and just get the right ones to say it. Oh, that sounds like it can keep you warm in the wintertime. Rattlesnakes are good for warmth.
Reverend Jackson was impatient. He did not waste time waiting.
He wasted time when he went and impregnated the other woman.
Even when the doors in front of him were barred and bolted.
See, this is the funny part about it. Donald Trump gave Jesse Jackson rent-free in his damn building. Help finance this Negroes come. See, some people you can't help because they're never grateful. See, most times you got to make somebody earn something because when they don't earn it, they're not grateful. That's a lesson we should teach in society. When people don't earn it, very few people can be grateful when they didn't earn a damn thing. They never had to go through nothing.
Even if those on the other side hesitated or even ignored him, he always devised a way through.
Shut up. Can't stand that heifer. Anyway, I'm gonna play some more clips about the funeral, but I wanted to play her contradiction, Kamala Harris' contradiction of the war when Barack Obama was the president and what she's saying now. Because hypocrisy has no end when it comes to these people. They will say and change their mind every day.
Foreign country do you consider to be our greatest adversary?
Now remember, this is the segment of 60 Minutes that they had to edit because she's stupid. You got to edit every time she talks because she don't even really know what she believes in. I've never met so many grown-ups who don't have any core beliefs on what they believe in. See, when you have core beliefs, you just whatever the wind blows. Well, I kind of believe that today. Well, tomorrow I kind of believe that too. And see, when they finally run into somebody who says, no, this is what absolutely I believe it. This is why this heifer right here ain't fit to run a snow cone stand.
Well, there are different reasons that we should be thoughtful about each. Most recently, I think there's an obvious one in mind, which is Iran. And look, I mean, Iran has American blood on their hands.
Donald Trump has dragged us into a war the American people do not want. He has put American troops in harm's way. I unequivocally oppose this war of choice, and everyone should.
I mean, what happened?
Well, I mean, I think it's what happened now. But first, I really have to say that now, if someone identifies America's top risk and or threat, and someone dispatches that in about 3 or 4 days and makes it impossible them to acquire nuclear weapons and their missile program, why isn't that a good thing?
You know, it's pretty sad when John when John Featherman is the smartest one there. It's crazy. Clever said YouTube is messing with her tonight. I don't know what their problem is. You know what? Let me see. Let me check my setting on my on the live, and let me check the setting here, because sometimes they try to turn the setting down. I don't know if they're doing it now, but let me check to make sure what they did with the setting here. Let me see. Because sometimes they just be kicking y'all out for no reason. I don't know why they be doing y'all like that. I really don't. Let me see if I can edit that setting here. See if they changed my setting on that. Okay. Now I click on don't hold no comments, let all comments through. Why is it not doing it? Wait a minute. What did I just do? Did it do it? Okay, wait a minute. I don't know if it did it or not. I thought I did it. Hold on a minute. Let's see something here. Did it do it? Okay, yeah, it did it. Now it should be better now. Now I'm not saying it is because does anybody in the chat does everybody in the chat get an alert when I go live? Because many people tell me that they don't ever get an alert when I go live. I don't know why. They don't let you guys get alert. So I'm gonna check and see who all get an alert, because most of the subscribers are telling me they never get an alert when I go live. Now, this is the way they stop your channel from growing, by not even alerting the people who subscribe to you. If they subscribe, that means they want to be alert. That's what YouTube teaches, right? Facebook sometimes don't even let it go live. Let me look at Facebook and see if it went live. Because like sometimes on Facebook, they won't even let it go live. I don't know what they be doing at Facebook over here. Let me check my Facebook and see. Now, Rumble never gives me that problem. Ever since Dan Bongino got back. See, I'm not actually, you have to click on the button on my Facebook to even go over to the live. So they kind of blocking it too. What Rumble does is that Rumble likes to, ever since Dan Bongino got back, I think they're mad because I talk bad about Dan Bongino. He's a fraud. Dan Bongino is a fraud. I'll never forget that. So, and I'm not going to pretend like Dan Bongino is a truth teller. He didn't do a damn thing when he was in there. You had all the chances you could, Dan. Then you quit. So you and Marjorie Taylor Greene running your mouth. Shut up. Y'all quit. You had a chance. See, when I say now, let me finish these Joe Biden and Barack Obama again before I get, because I wanted to show you somebody who was a child molester, but they let him out of jail, and he killed the man in a wheelchair. And he's in this courtroom crying. And so they said we had to take a recess because he's crying. Slap him upside the head and tell him to shut up. Have a little recess because he's crying. He didn't kill somebody. Are you freaking kidding me? What kind of country are we living in? But Joe Biden insulted the Negroes again, kind of like Gavin Newsom insulted them too, but they're too stupid to know any difference. Here's Joe Biden telling the Negroes that he's smarter than them.
I told you all earlier, when I was a kid, I had a cleft palate or a club foot, none of you would have laughed. But it's okay to laugh at stuttering. I'm not being critical of you, but think about it. It's the one place where people think you're stupid. Oh, really? I'm a hell of a lot smarter than most of you. But all kidding aside.
They laughed at it. It's almost the same thing as Gavin Newsom said about you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. I'm just like you. I can't read. I'm like you. And they start applauding. Y'all make good slaves. I must say that about most of these Negroes. They make good slaves because they'll applaud anything. Person's insulting you, you applauding the damn fool. I mean, you can't make this up. They all applaud you. They ought to cane you. You stupid enough to clap up when somebody's insulting you. You need to be insulted. Too damn stupid. You gonna clap when he insult you. And these people are stupid. Makes my head hurt sometimes. Here's Joe Biden rambling about, I don't even know what he's talking about here.
We're in a tough spot, folks. We got an administration that doesn't share any of the values that we have.
He said we got an administration don't share any of the values. You cannot make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this stuff up. Oh, I forgot to hit up, who's that? Cyborg, Dr. Phil says, what is wrong with a BBL? I guess nothing. I just don't want my first lady having one. You can get one. I mean, it's plenty of women got them. Yeah. Hey, this is a free world if you want to get one. I just don't want to attend the church that the first lady in the church is on the prayer list because her BBL is malfunctioning. It's just, I mean, maybe I'm narrow-minded like that.
I don't think I'm exaggerating a little bit. So
he let 20 million illegals over here. Every kind of fraud you can name happened under Joe Biden. He was advocating for everybody but Americans, and they're clapping for it. By the way, Joe Biden don't believe with your religious rights to be able to worship either, because he was the one that made sure, he wanted to make sure you weren't able to go to church when COVID. So I don't know why they clapping, but because they don't know any better.
He knew who we were at our best, and he simply refused to let us off the hook as a party, as a nation.
Jesse Jackson knew who he was at our best. Is that your final statement? Is that your final answer? Who are you talking about? The same Jesse Jackson that I'm thinking about? He didn't let you off the hook. What did he make better?
Or as individuals, and time and again, to triumph in turmoil, with relentless insistence on what is right and just, he helped lead us closer to fulfilling our nation's promise of restoring the nation's.
I can't take him no more. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep just trying to even listen to this fool. I don't even know what the hell he's even talking. What? What did he say? And they're clapping. This is the guy y'all wanted to be president. Oh my God, America, America. I'm praying for you. I wanted to show you this clip right here. I don't know why this is funny to me, but this older lady, she got a problem with Sister Shirley at church, speaking of church. And I guess she went live. This is the older lady. She goes live because for some reason, Sister Shirley is going to get a beat down at the church.
This is for Sister Shirley. I advise you not to show up to service this Sunday because I'll be waiting for you with hands, feet, and teeth, bitch. I know you was in my house with my husband.
Oh my God. What's it? Who mom is? Who grandma is this? Grandma says she's gonna be waiting for you with hands, feet, and teeth. She said, you know you was in the house of Deacon Harris. Let's call him Deacon Harris. Deacon Harris invited Sister Shirley over there, and she said, you better not come to church, Sister Shirley. Let's listen to Sister Harris again.
This message is for Sister Shirley. I advise you not to show up to service this Sunday because I'll be waiting for you with hands, feet, and teeth, bitch. I know you was in my house with my husband.
Oh my God. That is so freaking funny. I don't know why it's so funny. It's the way she said it. She made a video post so Sister Shirley may see it. She warned you, Sister Shirley, don't come to church because she got hands, feet, and mouth waiting on you. But you need to check your husband too. Because the only reason Sister Shirley came in the house because your husband let him in. Deacon Harris let Sister Shirley in the house. I think they was anointing each other with baby oil. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, whoo, boy, I tell you, when I saw that right there, I almost get it. That had me laughing. Look how she looking too. She's just like one of them sisters at church too. She ain't playing. You coming up in my house, so you smiling in my face, smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place, Sister Shirley. Backstabbers. Sister Shirley, she got a cross on the wall too. She said, Sister Shirley, you gonna get some of this cross. You coming up in my house again? Oh, she's serious about that too. It's the way she just said it, like matter of factly. Woo, man, that tore me up right there. Sisters, she went on and did a live post. In case Sister Shirley was planning on coming to church, she said, not today, Sister Shirley. Not today, Sister Shirley. The devil is a lie. my man Eric LeBron Rodriguez says he gonna fight that guy. Let me see what he said. He says, I'll fight the thug who hurt the old lady. You ain't lying. I just want to hang him, Eric. I mean, you gonna do that to old lady? You ain't fit to live. I'm just sorry, you just not, and that's a problem. that's a problem for me. He ain't fit to even have a fair fist fight with. Johnny Winters over on Facebook says she's gangster. You ain't lying, boy. She's serious about that. I don't blame you, Sister Shirley, laughing in the woman's house and coming. I do think this is AI though. I do think it is, but I thought it was funny. I wouldn't be surprised. I know some old ladies who act like that though. Now, I want to introduce you. Now, this ain't no AI. This is for real right here. This is a woman who was delivered from smoking, and she said the Lord told her something. The Lord delivered her from smoking. Look what she says. Your testimony.
Cigarettes. You probably can hear it in my voice.
I can hear it.
God told me if you don't put them down, I'm gonna smite your black ass with lung cancer.
The Lord said he gonna spite your black. Did the Lord say that? She said the Lord said this. Girl, what you say again?
I smoke cigarettes. You probably can hear it in my voice. God told me if you don't put them down, I'm gonna smite your black ass with lung cancer. And ass in the Bible, right? I hope I.
She said ass is in the Bible. Not the way you was using it, ain't.
I ain't offend nobody, but that's what he told me, straight up.
She said the Lord told her that straight up. The Lord told her that. Was it a dream or did it was an audible voice? He says, thou shalt get your behind struck. If you give you lung cancer. I mean, she said the Lord told her those exact words. She said straight up. I'm gonna go on a limb and say you're lying on the Lord, girl. The Lord did not tell you that. She said the Lord told her. The Lord said he gonna strike her down. She said the Lord, that's testimony service in church. She says this. The Lord told her he gonna strike her black ass down. The Lord did not tell you that. The Lord did not tell you that, girl. I'm 100% sure the Lord did not use those words right there. That is the devil is a lie. The Lord did not tell you that. Now, I want to play Barack Obama, but I got another video about some singing. I want you to help me see. Now, I want to show you this guy though. He'll be crying in church. We're gonna get to this Epstein killing in a few minutes, but this guy's crying in church. But the problem with his crying is that, do you understand that this fella right here is the one who I think he's already a he's on the child. I mean, he's a sex offender, and he was released from prison. But after he was released from prison, he beat a 63-year-old man in a wheelchair to death. And now this clown is in the freaking courtroom crying. It's like the judge got sympathy on him.
Let's take a break and give the interpreter time and maybe your client.
Man, I like to put a baseball bat on this fella. He acting like he crying. I don't give a damn about him crying. You should have been crying when you beat that 63-year-old man in a wheelchair to death. And they let him out of jail and he's a sex offender anyway. Look how he crying in court.
Time as well.
Okay, thank you. Should I ask the jail to take him back upstairs for the break?
This nigga faking anyway. I bet y'all punch him in his ear. I bet he'll stop that crying.
I would think that might help.
Okay.
So we'll see everyone back in 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks. And folks on the Zoom,
look at him acting like he crying. He's sitting like this right here. Put that billy club on him, officer.
Just taking a 15-minute break. If you can just stay on, that way you don't have to try to re-sign and get back.
Look how gentle they are with him. He killed a freaking 63-year-old in a wheelchair. Why are we being gentle with him? Put him in a headlock or something. Ridiculous.
We're just going to be on a break for 15 minutes.
We got to take a break because he's crying. I said, I don't care nothing about that crying. You better shut that noise up, clown you. You should have been crying when you did this. I'm not giving him no mercy, zero mercy. It's too much mercy being showed to people like this. Look how the officers are so gentle with him. I gotta snatch it off his ears. His ears have been bleeding when I got through. Like, come on. Oh my God, are you upset? Oh, I'm so sorry you feel that way. Come on, Mr. Garcia. His name is Gabriel Vargas Garcia. He's 28. He beat the hell out of an old man, 63-year-old in a wheelchair. For no damn reason. Just randomly picked him out and just beat him for no reason. Now he crying in court. If somebody don't hit this fool upside his head. Put a rope on him or something. Man, if I was the family member, I'd be so mad right now. He in here crying, boy. I'd have jumped across that damn aisle and got at him. It's faking anyway. A good ass woman will make you cry for real.
Yes, that's correct. Then 4 would be
Can you believe this? Can you believe what kind of country we're living in now? They got sympathy for this fool after he didn't beat a man to death who was in a wheelchair. He's crying. I don't care nothing about him crying. You better shut that noise up in here, boy. What's wrong with you, all that noise up in here? You finna get sentenced. He crying before the sentencing because he wants some sympathy. Zero sympathy, zero. Nothing but the death penalty as far as I'm concerned. But then, because I think it's only 2nd degree. Because we wouldn't want to hurt him too bad. What kind of society are we living in now, man? Damn. Too much sympathy. I want to be the guy who issues the punishment for these people. I can get real creative too. I'll give him something to cry about. Now, this right here, what's that? Did I get that story right a minute? I thought, did y'all see that video I put up earlier with the gay guy who's real gangster? This dude is like a gang member. This dude disrespected this guy. He was finna get off. I ain't never seen a guy in a pencil skirt with broad shoulders acting like straight up a gang member like this dude. He went off. I don't know what the dude said to him, but you better watch it, boy. Watch this right here. I've seen, because don't get me wrong, he's still a man. I done seen some gay guys who can fight better than any guy. That's why you don't mess with people for no reason. But I don't know what this guy said to him, but look at them showed him. He got the blouse falling off of him in the pencil skirt. I don't know if them tennis shoes or not. But this dude gonna say something. He gonna start like acting straight like a gang member.
Can you exit?
I'm out here, bro. Slide your bitch ass outside.
Damn, this is crazy. This is my first day. Like,
you see how he talking? Damn. I mean, if you didn't see what he had on and you just heard the voice, you'd be thinking he great with like a bandana wrapped around his head or some pants sagging or whatever. You a more. Come on outside.
Nigga, you a more, nigga.
Look how he walking too, man. Is them tennis shoes he got on? I couldn't see. This is a gay gang member. He ain't playing either, boy. The other guy ain't come outside either. Cause it's gonna look real messed up if you get whooped by this fella.
Slide your bitch ass outside, nigga. Slide your bitch ass out.
Oh, he said something about the window. Did the dude make a motion when he was outside? Whoo, he came in and checked.
Slide your bitch ass outside, nigga. Slide your bitch ass outside, bro.
Can you exit?
I'm out here, bro.
He got his purse on too, like it's strapped around him like that. He said, "Come on outside." Whoo-wee. Boy, throwing up gang signs and everything around his him, boy. I bet you won't call him out again, will you? That's wild.
Slide your bitch ass outside.
Damn, this is crazy. This is my first day. Like,
nigga, you a more, nigga.
Dang, man. Use more. That's how they talk in LA, though. The gang members, that's how they talk. I knew a couple of guys from LA. That's how they be sounding when they gang, boy. Bet he won't do that again. You done barked up the wrong tree, boy. This LGBTQ member is all about that. He's about that outside action. Fella was about that outside action. He said, "You don't get it twisted because I got this dress on and got my purse and stuff." He said, "Don't get it twisted, though." The dude came out in him. I'm talking about, I mean, he was ready to go for it. Looked like he can squabble, too. Because he got some wide shoulders, too. They don't mean that, but I mean, just looking like it. You remember this story right here? I think this is an older story.
William, step away from the console.
Excuse me, I'm working.
The logs say otherwise.
And?
The system glitches. A mother tried calling 3 times. You hung up 3 times.
I just didn't feel like working.
She said, I hung up on him on a 911 call because I ain't feel like working. So what? She said, don't bother me. I ain't feel like it. Don't feel it. It's a 911 click. She said 911, not today. Not no 911 today. She said, I'm not in the mood to answer no freaking questions today. I don't feel like working. Click. Hung up on him. Now represent, girl, represent. That's how you represent a fool right there. You tell him you ain't in the mood to be answering no questions on no 911 call. Call back another day when you're not so busy, like doing your nails or something. I mean, why you working? Take a day off then, if you don't feel like answering the 911 call. I mean, she's just so matter of fact. What's her name, Shaniqua?
Miss Williams, step away from the console.
Excuse me, I'm working.
The logs say otherwise.
And?
The system glitches. A mother tried calling 3 times. You hung up 3 times.
I just didn't feel like working.
Stand up.
She just didn't feel like working. What do you think about that? She just didn't feel like working. Why you take a day off then? They says emergency, somebody died. She said, so what? She didn't feel like working. She not in the mood. You know what I mean? Don't harass her. She ain't got time to be coming to work. She's looking up some things, you know? Well, you people need to just learn how to get over stuff. She don't feel like it. Now, what you think about that? Says she in no mood to be answering the damn phone on today. You'll catch her another day because she's not in the mood today. Now, what do you think about that? Here's the guy this guy right here, This is the one who raped the 94-year-old woman right here. This clown. Mercy to the guilty is cruelty to the innocent. See, we keep on thinking that I don't care about him changing. I don't care who likes it. Anybody who rapes a 94-year-old woman needs to die. Do not pass go. Do not collect your $200. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not interested in how they felt about it. I don't care about none of that. You do something like that, to me, we should be done with the conversation, really. Did I have the other picture of the, see, I don't know if I saved the picture of it. I don't think I did. Oh, damn it, I deleted all of them. I forgot I did. Because I wanted to show you, hold on a minute, I can get it right quick. Because I wanted to show you the picture of these people again. Let me go get it right quick. The two jail attendants that were watching Jeffrey Epstein when he unalived himself. That's what they want us to believe. He unalived himself. I believe you too. You got me convinced. You really do. Wait a minute, what did I do with it? That's not it. Oh, man. Did y'all see the video of Oprah? Oprah acting real weird lately, man. Let me see here. No, that's not it. Dang it. What the heck did I do with it? Maybe I didn't save it. Oh, dang it. Man, I thought I sent it to myself. Evidently I didn't. I tell you what, I can go get the pictures of them. To Tova Noel is one of them. Because I wanted to show you their pictures. I had made a meme, but I deleted them. When it gets too crowded, I have to delete some of that stuff off there. Let me see if it'll let me, because today I had to do it on my other computer because it wouldn't let me download some of these images for some reason. Let's see if I can get on here because I want to get these two on here. These the jail attendants, because if you don't think nothing is strange about these two jail attendants, you're not paying attention. And if Cash Patel and Pam Bundy is thinking that we're gonna listen to what they said about this story, oh man, did I not? It won't let me show that one. I'm gonna get that damn picture. I wish I would have deleted all the damn pictures, man. No, that's not it. Dang it. Hold on just 1 second. Oh, don't tell me I gotta put it off in the other thing before you see it. Okay, let me do something different then. Dang it. I wish I would have. Okay, I think I might be able to see this one. Hopefully. Because I got something I want to say about these two before we talk about it. Because nothing on the timeline is making any sense to me. Oh, what the hell did they go? Oh, come on, man. It won't show it. Oh, you son of a gun. I know what I'm about to do. It's okay. I'm just gonna go over and let you guys look at it. Dang it. This damn thing. Okay, I'm just gonna share the page with you because it ain't letting me show it the other way. Oh my God, we gotta make it so damn difficult. I want you just to see the picture of these because it's okay. Oh, I clicked on what's name. This is the two jail attendants that allegedly were on duty when Jeffrey Epstein died. Now, what you must understand is that the woman here on your screen here, her name is Tova Noel, the first Noel. Now, what's suspicious about this is that about 40 minutes before Jeffrey Epstein died, the woman here, Tova Noel, was Googling his name, but she said she didn't know who he was. So the DOJ looked at the computer. They came to the conclusion that she Googled him twice right before he died. And when she was asked about this, she lied under oath. When they was questioning her, she said, I don't recall looking him up. The other prison guard, his name is Michael Thomas. Reason I know it was a cover-up because after she lied to the FBI, after he lied to the FBI, when it came time for him to be charged, the judge threw everything out. This judge is this Torres judge. She was appointed by Barack Obama to this particular district in 2012. Just so happened that these two who lied about, by the way, she deposited about $5,000. She made a bunch of I think 11 deposits over a period of time. But here's another kicker. She was only working there for about 34 days before Jeffrey Epstein died because he didn't commit suicide. You mean to tell me that a high-profile prisoner like Jeffrey Epstein, they bring in a new person and put them over watching him? You want me to believe that? You really think that I'm going to believe that they brought her in 34 days before Jeffrey Epstein killed himself? The camera stopped working. Both of them didn't check on Jeffrey Epstein at one single time, which the policy said they're supposed to check on him. The linen that was supposed to be in Jeffrey Epstein's cells, you don't supposed to have extra linen in there. Somebody took the linen up, but we can't identify who it is. They said it was her. She emphatically denied it under oath that it wasn't her. She said, because you can't take linen up to a jail cell by yourself. You have to be accompanied by somebody. So that theory is out the window, but that's the theory that Pam Bundy and Kash Patel went with. So that means who in the hell went up? Because they're admitting somebody went up, but nobody knows who actually went up. And you're telling me that she Googled Epstein twice about 40 minutes before he killed himself, and she made a $5,000 deposit. Now, that ain't all the money. Maybe she was trying to cover some bills and she didn't want to write a check, so she had to put some cash in it. They gave her more money than that. She's been working at a place for about 3-4 weeks. Now, you know how it works. You got to usually get a check in the hole. So she was working there long enough to get one check. You mean to tell me, can we show that she cashed the check and she had $5,000? Where does that $5,000 come from? Not including the other deposits she made. You want me to believe that this woman worked there for 3 weeks, got a $5,000 check, deposited in the bank, even Chase Bank, they flagged it and told them that there was suspicious activities in there. The DOJ and the FBI never asked her about the money because they wouldn't listen for the fact. And you want me to believe anything Kash Patel says at this particular point? You want me to believe anything Pam Bundy says? They know something, but they're never going to talk. They dropped all charges of them lying and everything. All charges was dropped. They got 6 months probation and some community service. After lying to the FBI when a high-profile person was murdered because he didn't commit suicide. Nothing adds up with these people, but you want me just to take for granted. And the judge who happens to throw out the case was an Obama-appointed judge. Oh, I'm sure that's not suspicious. Now, here's the kicker, though. They can't just drop the charges without the prosecutors telling them to drop the charges. So they dropped the charges. The prosecutor told them to drop the charges. Now, Pam Bundy is not technically over that department, but she's over all the departments since she's the head of DOJ. If they wanted to pick up the charges on them and scrutinize these people and made them talk, Pam Bundy has the authority to do that. Why didn't Pam Bundy and the DOJ question them more? Where the money came from? Why was you guys Googling? She was buying furniture Ashley Furniture. She was buying furniture while Epstein was being murdered. According to her search, she was looking for some furniture because she just got this wad of cash. Now, the fella Thomas was looking for a motorcycle. Now, he didn't deposit his money because he's smart enough to know don't put the damn money in the bank when you got that kind of cash because the bank is going to send out alarms and why is you putting this kind of money in the bank? It happens every time you make a large deposit in the bank. This is why I know the only way they can launder drug money is the bank's got to be working with them. Now, you got to ask yourself, why would Pam Bundy's DOJ, why would Kash Patel and this crew not even question this woman on where the money came from? Why would they not question on why you Googling Jeffrey Epstein? Well, they asked her, she said she don't remember. She don't recall. She starts working there on July the 7th. Jeffrey Epstein, quote, committed suicide August the 10th. That's 34 days. She make a deposit of about $5,000. I forgot all the deposits she made. But on July the 30th, which is 8 days before Jeffrey Epstein unalived himself, she makes a $5,000 department after working for the company for only about 3 weeks. Oh, it makes plenty of sense to me. She got where did the $5,000 cash come from? Not a check, $5,000 cash. And she just happened to get the job, right? Okay, all right. And you think I believe anything these people tell me? No, I don't believe you because I catch you in lies. This whole theory don't even make any damn sense. And anybody with common sense know that this damn theory don't make no damn sense. And if you think this theory right here makes any sense, you're not thinking. Because there's no way you could be thinking and possibly think that this theory, if you just go with, she started working there on July the 7th, 34 days before he kills himself. She's making large cash deposits in her bank account. Nobody asked her where the damn money came from. She lied to the FBI. They dismissed the charge or they gave her probation and threw the rest of the stuff out. Her and the man get probation. Please make it make sense to me. This don't even make any damn sense. Logically, if you look at the facts of everything that Kash Patel told you, personally, he should be fired. So either Donald Trump got his head stuck up his Kulu, but if he thinks that Pam Bundy and Kash Patel is doing a good job. You don't even have to be a law student. You can catch them in lies. Everything they practically said was a complete lie. And you want me just to ignore them because they're in the Trump administration. Well, I can't do that. I cannot park my brain outside and let them tell me what they're saying makes any damn sense. It doesn't make any sense. Pam Bundy came out and told us that the camera, this is her explanation, is that the camera is missing 1 minute every night. How many people got home cameras at their house? You mean to tell me their camera is so cheap that every night is missing 1 minute? If the criminal knows it's missing 1 minute, that's the time they can escape. That don't even make logically no sense. Pam Bundy is a filthy liar. The camera is missing 1 minute every night. Have you ever seen a camera that misses 1 minute every night? Get a new camera then, because there's something wrong with that damn camera. Miss Kimberly hit us up and says, thank you, Rush Limbaugh Jr. But this is logically, it doesn't make any sense to me. Would you please explain to me if you believe this theory right here, that, and by the way, she went and got another job and she assaulted somebody at her new job, the woman did. You can look at it and tell us how she gonna act. You can look at him and tell he got paid. Because when they was working there first, they didn't have, all of a sudden they started dressing better and everything else. Of course they did. Because they got a wad of cash. And my personal opinion is that we need to investigate Pam Bundy and Kash Patel. Because they're hiding something. Woman makes a cash deposit. Both of them fall asleep. Both of them doing Google for new things now. She Googled Jeffrey Epstein about 40 minutes before he died. She Googled it twice. Then she says she don't know who Jeffrey Epstein is, even though she Googled it. Man, please. Come on, we don't need Columbo for this case. This is a slam dunk, easy slam dunk. They're guilty as sin. That's the only thing you can come up with. And the DOJ, Trump's DOJ, is hiding this. His FBI is hiding something, because you can't give me a good reason about the explanation that you gave us. None of this makes any sense. Not even to, I mean, you can get a person in the second grade, they wouldn't believe this. At 7:40 p.m., allegedly a correctional officer, who they say was this Miss Tova woman, carried some linen up to the inmate. No, what she said is not possible, because you are not allowed to go into a prisoner's cell by yourself. So she didn't do it. And it wasn't two people going up. So who is the person on the screen going up? That orange jumpsuit looking thing, whatever it was. Prisoners can't just roam around like that. She didn't even have on orange. The original inspector general in 2003 said it was an unidentified correctional officer. These are the only two on staff. Did you question these two? Both of them said they didn't do it. Well, who else was in there then? Doesn't make any sense. Everything they've told us is a lie. So, and you want me to believe Pam Bundy and Cash Patel are truth sayers, and they're looking for the facts. They're not looking for no damn facts. And see, the only reason people tell lies is they got something to hide. I didn't call Cash Patel in so many lies, Pam Bundy in so many lies, and they'll get on the Sean Hannity show. You got Clay and Buck always acting like they didn't talk about that. None of this makes any sense. Don't tell me those make a difference if they got nothing to hide. Why they lying about it then? That don't logically make any sense. These so-called conservative talk show hosts be saying they don't like liars, but Pam Bundy and Cash Patel is lying to you. If there's no other victims, why would they lie to you? If Jeffrey Epstein, who's dead, Maxwell is in prison, if there's nothing to hide, why are you lying to me? Well, we just need to let it go. Why would you want to tell me to let something go when I know you're lying to me? If you had nothing to hide, the only reason people lie is they got something to hide. Hell is you talking about? That's basic, elementary right there. You want me to let something go and say, why are we making a big deal? Because you're lying. If you lie to a police officer, if you lie to FBI, they can charge you with giving false information. So why are we allowing these two who's making cash depositing money in bank accounts, both of them fell asleep. By the way, they falsified the records to say they wasn't asleep. They checked on them. So they lied, falsified a government document, and they let them off scot-free. Here's your 6 months probation, and do a little community service. Here's another job. Now keep your mouth closed. But I suppose to believe, if Cash Patel was worth a grain of salt, if Pam Bundy was worth a grain of salt, they would put these people under oath and questioning them and make them tell the truth about something, but they're not interested in the truth because they've already took a plea to signing these documents, and now they're going to say, you can't do double jeopardy now. See, they set the system up so you can never find out the facts, but you want me to believe what you're saying. I don't believe you. I didn't caught you lying to me, so I don't believe you. And they'll get mad because you don't believe their lies. No, I don't believe your lies because you're a liar. And you upset because I won't believe your lies. Stop lying then. You ever thought about that? Don't lie no more. But it's in their blood to lie. Now, speaking of lying, somebody then told her this woman here she can sing. Now, I want to play this beautiful song for you because it's such a beautiful song. And I got a robbery of elderly couple. Somebody tried to break in the house and rob them in Atlanta, Georgia. But I want to bring this beautiful soloist in right quick. Who told these people that they can sing? First of all, you look a hot mess. Want to throw that out there. But they're serious trying to sing here. Oh, yeah. If y'all really had friends, Y'all friends would have told y'all not to do this. Don't do this. And you got a backup singer too. Both of y'all sound horrible. He feeling that because that's a dude. He doing like this, like wave your hand, put your lighters up. What? Y'all gotta stop lying to people like they're thinking they can sing. They think they turned it out too. Like, boy, we turned it out. Well, woo, boy, woo, that was great. Your singing is trash. Complete trash. Don't let nobody fool you can sing. If your mama told you can sing, your mama's a liar. You sound horrible. Terrible. You sound absolutely terrible. Don't let nobody tell you anything otherwise. You sound terrible. I do want to play, who is that? Oh, yeah, this woman right here is talking about, I think she's talking about, she's trying to say Martin Luther King. I want you to listen to it, though.
Going to be giving a tribute to none other than Martin Luther King.
They're going to be giving a tribute to Martin Luther King. I don't know who in the hell that is. Who in the hell is Martin Luther? Martin Luther King? What?
You're also going to be giving a tribute to none other than Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King? Does Martin Luther King have a sister? Martin Luther King? Really?
Martin Luther King, for those of you that don't know, was a...
In case you don't know who Martin Luther King is, she's finna tell you.
A civil right activist.
A civil right activist? Wait a minute. Activate? What the hell is that?
Don't know, was a civil right activist. That civil right gave us where we are here today as far as it pertains to our voting right and washing of hands and drinking of coffee.
This got to be a joke. This got to be. She can't be serious. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, she can't be serious.
You're also going to be giving a tribute to none other than Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, for those of you that don't know, was a...
Educate him, girl.
Civil right activist. That's...
Activate, yeah. I done seen some of them activates before. Civil rights activates. It's kind of like an activated curl, but it's an activate. Civil right activate. Not an activist. Don't get it twisted. See, an activist and an activate is different. Dr. Martin Luther King was an activate. Dr. Martin Luther King was an activist. It's different. I want to get mixed up right there, but she was serious about that. You gone with your bad self, girl. You showed them. Educate them. Educate them. Now, I'm going to tell you, now, I know some of you might disagree with what I'm about to show you, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of offended. Have you seen these TikTok videos where the dad dresses up like the daughter and he pretends to be the daughter? It's kind of like that one. They have another TikTok on where the dad is dressing in women's clothes, how hard it is. I think they're trying to emasculate the men by doing this. I just don't, I vehemently disagree with this one. Look at this.
Can my boyfriend please come over?
I thought you were sick. Brayley, are you ready?
Dad, no, I just got up. Jeez, you got to give me time to get ready. I literally just got up.
What are you doing?
Dad, low-key, get out. I'm doing a get ready with me.
Hey, Cameron, can you do the dishes, please?
Oh! I literally just did them like a week ago.
Always in a rush. My Bronco looks good, though.
See, they think this is funny and cute. I think it's degrading for a man to do this.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
Yes?
Where's my Stanley?
See, I personally think that these men are down lows. That's why they agreed to it.
You put it there.
I
I'm nothing to wear. Mom, mommy, mom, mommy. Where are my leggings? Where are my leggings, mommy? Mommy, where are my leggings? Mommy.
I think I'm gonna cut every one of my hoodies like this. I think that's a great idea.
See, now everybody think they're cute or funny. I'm disgusted by it. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's fun. They have every right to do it if they want to do it. I don't think it's cute though. I think it's playing into the role of the LGBT supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. See, this is what they do. It's like a ritual. They get them to put on a dress. They get them to identify. See, you could be funny. They didn't have to put on that stuff. He could have just talked like that and made fun without putting on the lipstick and the nails and stuff like that. Hell, I made fun and did it before, but I'm not putting on no lipstick and no nails and stuff. It's ridiculous. But see, there's a ritual. They get the people in Hollywood to do the same thing. They put a dress on them, march around them in a dress. They demasculate them, I call it. Try to take your manhood from you. They act like this, and then everybody's like, oh, that's so funny. I love my dad for doing that. No. It's going to be a hell to the now. To the now. Hell now. What I say about it, I think it's a hell no. Can't do it. Shouldn't do it. That's the problem. Tell you what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to get out of here. We got to get out of here. We will do our spiritual broadcast tomorrow. So I can remind you. We may do it early. I'm not for sure. We may do it early so we can do it. Sometimes I got to do it early so I can be able to do it because sometimes there's some things I have to do on Sunday. So we're going to do it early. We're going to try to do it early. If I can't do it early, we're going to do it at regular time, 6 o'clock, but we are going to do it either early or at 6. So you're not going to get an alert probably because they don't let you alert. Sometimes Facebook will give you an alert, but sometimes they won't either. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But look for us. We'll be going on. We'll post it before we go on. Good night there, Common Sense Nation.